Last year, IK Multimedia released their ToneX pedal, and that runs their tone models, which are it's like captures of rigs, of pedals, drive pedals. It goes from drive pedals to full rigs, amps, cabs, whatever. And then you could tweak that on the pedal, have it on your board, and just run that as your main rig, straight into a PA system, or straight into a recording interface, or practice with it with your headphones. Now they have the ToneX one, and this is the ToneX one, and it is absolutely tiny. It's insane that they pack this much power in such a tiny pedal. They very kindly sent me 2 of them, because if you have 2 of them, you could like run this for amps and this for a drive pedal. They have a thing that's called dual mode. Let me show you in the software. Here is dual mode, and I have this pedal connected right now. USB-C, and it runs off USB-C power as well. So if you're plugging it into your computer or your phone or whatever, you don't need a 9-volt power supply, which is absolutely brilliant. You could just stuff this in your gig bag and have a rig ready to go and record wherever you want. It's crazy. So this is running a pedal. In this case, it's a Klon Centaur, based on a Klon Centaur, and I can turn this on and off like so. This one is running amps and, well, a full rig. And I can switch between 2 different rigs by pressing the foot switch. And you have a lot of presets at your disposal. All the info is on the website. I'm not going to go into it because it is a lengthy and boring story. But you can do more stuff. The controls are super easy. You have volume, bass, mid and treble. But if you press this knob here, then this starts blinking. And then, I don't know if the camera can spot it very well, but this now does gain, this does a noise gate, compression and reverb. So you have 8 parameters you can control with the 4 little knobs. What we're gonna do is listen to the amps, listen to it with the drive pedal, and then I'm gonna plug it into my Silktone amp, and we're gonna use this one as a drive pedal. But first, we're gonna listen to one of the amps. And I think this is set to super reverb right now. I'm gonna plug this one in a bit so we can change to other amp models as well. A little more treble. And let's give it a little bit more reverb. It's too much. Compression. That's a lot of compression. less compression. And of course the noise gate is very useful when you're playing some high gain amp models. Now let's switch to the Marshall. I think this is a JCM 800, if I remember correctly. It sounds absolutely terrible. let me play with the EQ a bit. That is not my kind of tone. This is. Now with the Klon. Less reverb. All right, I'm gonna plug in the other pedal so we can check out some different amp models. All right, so this is the Super Reverb, and here we have the Just 800, which is the JCM 800. Now let's see here. Amp based on a Vox AC30. Ooh, Soldano's SLO 100. This is dark clean. That's darkish, yeah. Less treble. That's actually a very lovely tone. Now with the Klon. Really cool. High gain. Soldano. Woo! That sounds very bad. I don't like that. It's really hit or miss with those tone models, those profiles. Some sound absolutely fantastic and others don't. This is the Orange Rocker Verb. I really like this. Alright, you get the idea. You can get some really fantastic sounds with this and some really shitty ones. You have a lot of tweaking possibility as well. And if you want to change something, you just drag it there to the desired preset and it says cancel or override. And I'm going to override, and now I have the Super Reverb here. And I can switch to the Orange Rocker Verb with that. So what I'm going to do next is just use this one. And plug that straight into the Silktone amp so you can hear how those drive pedal models work with a tube amp. I'll be right back. Alright, Silktone amp, clean tone. Now with the Klon. And fuzz pedals and the friend tone peach fuzz. Never heard of that one. It's really cool. I think they are doing super cool stuff with packing that much technology into such a tiny pedal. Personally, I wouldn't use this live though. I don't think the tone models have what it takes to take on a really big tube amp, and I don't think it's intended to be that way. The drive pedals, however, sound lovely, and you can just stick it on a board and you have tons of different sounds at your fingertips going into a real guitar amp. But you know, one of these is definitely going in the gig bag, and then whenever I want, I can practice silently and have really enjoyable tone. And like I said, it's hit or miss with the tone models. Some sound really, really, really good, and some sound really, really, really bad. You gotta just check what works for you. So let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps to grow the channel, and I'll be super happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.